Hi guys, it's me, Andrew Markowitz. This is gonna be a little bit of a different video than what I usually do. And I'm a huge Halo fan. I'll just say that right now. I am giant gaming nerd. I have been since I was probably like 5 years old, and I first got my hands on an Xbox controller and was like playing stuff. Uh, Halo definitely has a special place in my heart. I grew up watching the whole trilogy happen before my eyes um, as a child, and all my friends playing it all the time. Like at one of my friend's birthday parties, he got Reach, and we played it all together, and that was really fun. Um, we ended up like so many things. Like in high school, we got a hold of a cracked copy of the Gearbox port for Halo, the PvP port, and we would carry that around on flash drives, and we'd download it onto our server files for the school, our local drives, and we would play that after school all the time together. We weren't supposed to. M-rated games were banned. Yada yada yada. We didn't care, dude. We did it, and we had lots of fun doing it. And like, dude, it was awesome. Um, we did lots of things. Like we had a cracked copy of Minecraft that we did the same thing with, like all sorts of stuff like that, because we just wanted to have fun and be nerds, and this was a great fun way to be nerds in high school. I've personally beaten like every single one of these campaigns on Legendary. Never done a Lasso run. Never completed Lasso. Never tried Lasso, honestly. But I have done every one on Legendary besides 4 and up, mainly because I tried the 4 campaign and it sucked on Legendary. And it wasn't suck in like this is challenging, it sucked in this is really annoying and everything is really tedious. And that bored the hell out of me, and so I didn't play it. If you're wondering, oh, my thoughts on it as a Christian, I find this to be what I consider philosophical neutral ground. So, like, Halo's messaging isn't anti-Christian or antithetical to Christianity, and therefore, in doing so, I'm not opposed. I don't think you should be opposed to playing it. It doesn't conflict with any of the Christian messaging or anything like that. Especially when you actually really get into the story and lore of Halo, you the war humanity is fighting is a purely defensive war, which is biblically supported. So the violence here on those kind of ethical terms is actually perfectly okay. Interestingly enough, uh, maybe I'll do a video on that in the future. I don't know. But I'm gonna kind of let this play in the background and kind of like explain why I think this is a good starting direction for the quote unquote new studio, and my kind of hopes for it and that kind of stuff. So let's go. Already actually really liking this, and I also like that at the bottom. Pre-release build, work in progress. You know what those words beautifully mean? This isn't a false render. This is something that is actually at the very least, a cinematic in the game and in the content. Already love it, and I'm gonna tell you why. Not oversaturated garbage. Highlighting the original architecture that was used in Halo 1, not what we got in the re-release campaign that was just a complete changing of Forerunner architecture and look, and kind of a dismantling of what they had already been given and built upon. And I'll explain this as we're. Whew. I love that music. I love that music so much.
I believe that what they call
More fun facts about me. I was also an orchestra, and we got to play this in one of my orchestra concerts. We did a terrible job at it, and I gave a horrible speech at it. But you know what? I'm a nerd, and it was fun. We did do an awesome job at the Pokemon rendition that I have recorded, and that was super, super, super fun. I won't ever release that because it's not for the public, but man, that was super awesome. And that's way too many people just try and get permission for it to allow that to be released on my YouTube channel. So I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, everyone in orchestra, for obvious reasons, was a giant nerd. Big surprise there. But yeah, we did a lot of stuff, and there's like just seeing all of this, and like, oh man, this is awesome. And again, like, I'm loving already what I'm seeing in the fact that they're taking what they were given and merely enhancing it and not trying to make something new out of it. And the reason why that's a good thing and a good lesson any artist, in my opinion, should learn is because if you were able to build within structure, you then are able to create freely without structure. And what I mean by that is that if you can build upon something that was already given to you and not have to like take its head off and remodel it completely, but like sculpt out a little more detail here, edit a little bit here, add a little enhancement there, glow this part of it up here, that actually helps build a better skill set and foundations for what you want to do when you want to build your own works. And when you're already building upon a narrative that has already been handed to you, that's what you always need to do as a writer and an artist. Always. If you're already building upon a work, you do not completely change that work. You enhance and edit that work to be more of what it was. It's not about adding your own thing to that work. It's about enhancing what was already there, giving more breath, more life to what was there. That's super important, and already visually I can kind of see that, and auditorially, I'll be honest there. The track sounds amazing. Like I'm drooling as like a little orchestra nerd at the sound of this. So
The silent cartographer is somewhere under this island. The cartographer.
The cartographer!
That will lead us
Woohoo!
to Halo's
I love this mission. I love the speedrun for this mission too. I've tried to do this speedrun a few times. I suck at it. But man, maybe I'll learn it someday. Uh-oh. Woo! I like those effects! You see the main gun? Oh! Those explosions. Aw, Chief looking good. Ah, dude! They're actually giving the effect. So what I actually find interesting there is that the tracer runs were really wild there, which is very much how they looked, and they had that same visual effect on those guns on the Warthogs and all that stuff there, which I appreciate. I like that a lot. I like that's kind of a little detail that you might not notice most of the time. Oh my god, the Magnum looks good. Oof. So they've given us looking at this HUD, so they've given us a modern Halo HUD, which I like the modern Halo HUDs. We have intrinsic radar when we're scoped in. We have grenade count, modification count there. It's an actual ammo counter and mechanic counter there. We have our health bar and our bar right there. I don't know what those two are. Can we get an extra zoom on the pistol? Clean shots. Definitely on normal mode. Yeah, definitely on normal mode. Also appreciate no sprinting. Oh, there's a sprint. Okay. So here's my thoughts on sprinting. If they've done this complete redesign in the maps, and it kind of really does look and feel like they've done a complete redesign of the maps, it feels like they've built this in mind with sprinting in this remapping and design. In which case, I'm actually kind of fine with sprinting. The reason why I didn't like sprinting as a mechanic before in the Halo games was because of the fact, and apparently what I've been told as well is you can turn it off, is that those games, those maps, those systems and stuff like that were not designed with a sprint in mind. And so adding a mechanic that things weren't intended for always ends badly, and you should never do it. So this is actually super interesting. It'll also be interesting to watch speedrunners break the hell out of this game, bro. Oh, we gonna get noob combo? Yeah! Noob combo! Let's go! That was definitely intentional. That was definitely intentional. They definitely intentionally did the noob combo. He was way too close doing it, but like, did. I love it. Yes, we did. Oh, dude, that looks so good. Like I'll like literally, it just looks nice, and it literally just looks. I took Halo 1 and I remade it in this new engine, which I appreciate because this is a complete remake from the ground up to the modern day, but to make it like the original feel, which is really important. So this is awesome.
Let's go find the map room. That will show us the location of Halo's control center. I've been able to pinpoint the main facility by cross-referencing Covenant survey data and religious texts. We were right. It's on this island. I've marked the entrance with a nav point.
Okay, so the Warthog actually sounds nice. I don't know. I kind of wish the Warthog was a little more runny, like mean in its engine. But I've always felt that way. This does sound a lot more like the original.
There, in the cliff wall. The silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
I'm wondering.
Inside. We have to get in there and stop them before they learn the location of the control center.
Stuff. The levels have to all the speed runs. Cause like if you ever watch the speed runs, it's really good. It's really cool. They do like dive gates here and stuff that go around the back end. It's super fun, super cool. Don't die, trainee. Holy shit. Hold on, I gotta watch something here. Gotta see something. Okay, so drain feature. That was not true for the original plasma pistol. It looks like it's an okay amount of drain. Okay, so the longer you hold it, the faster the drain goes. Okay, so it's a ramp up. Got it. I do like the bar though. So you definitely have to have a more interesting dynamic in how you're using that.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside. Don't let them lock the doors.
Good, no sliding mechanic, just a sprint mechanic. He's not going to be sliding. He might be running. The soldiers do run, so I don't mind that.
I
Like sliding and all that dumb shit.
Of Halo's subsystems.
We do dives. We don't slide.
We need to find a security override to get this door open.
Divers too. I'm fine with that dive, but we don't slide. We do Superman dives in the military. Well, did. I'm ex-military, so.
The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed.
Dude, the architecture. Oh, dude, they actually kept up with the architecture. It's not that gaudy, glassy, over-designed stuff. It's just this well-made mosaic. It's the only way I can describe what Bungie originally went with. They went with, like, the best way I can describe it is that they were like, okay, let's do Roman Greek architecture, But twist it. Here's the twist. Billions of years in the future, designed by a sci-fi race.
Unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact.
Oh, wait. The Marine.
Understood. We're still en route.
Ooh, I like the armor. The armor looks clean, bro. Functional and good looking. Also, full HUD mask. Interesting.
Out to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility.
Halo AI, still Halo AI is all I gotta say to that.
Find Halo's control center. Good luck, people. Keys out.
Let's move down the beach. Keep
Ooh,
an eye
Marine
out for
actually
any
got some good shots.
How's the security system?
Kind of overshooting, but...
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
Oh, do your vehicles... Oh, you can get hijacked. They added hijacking. Oh, you can deflect and counter a hijack? Ooh, that's interesting.
Down, man. Triggers down.
So I don't see any damage to the Warthog, so it looks like the Warthogs are not suffering damage.
Let's get it going, Marine.
Oh, picking a fight with the Hunters while on the Warthog? Interesting choice. I just get out, wait for them to do those slams, and shoot them with my pistol. Oh shit. Hit him with a sticky. Okay. Definitely on normal mode. I would not have handled that way on normal, on Legendary with that. Magnum sounds good. Meaty, hits hard. Still got the one tap.
Area secure. Firing.
I almost kind of wish the bark was a little. I don't know how to describe it. Barkier. A little higher. Bah, bah, bah. It's a little deep and not as high as the original, but I kind of like it. Interesting how you have a mild zoom now. It seems like every gun. Like a mild zoom downsides. Which, I mean, your future is like soldier. Like, your HUD's gonna be a combat site, bro. Like, you're in, like, what, $30 million armor, right? Like, probably board is what each piece of Mjolnir costs. It's like... Hunter's actually kind of tanky. 2 shots to the back, huh? Yeah. Can you do the shield rush? No, you can't do the shield rush. Okay, so you can't wait for the opening like you always do. Okay. So what opening I'm talking about is, like, in the original Halo, they would run at you, and then they would do their shield up like this. And if you timed yourself right, you could bait that out, and they would open up their belly, and you could pop like 2 shots at them to kill them instantly. That's what I learned how to do and did a lot in my Legendary campaign run on it, because it was so easy to do. It was the easiest way to deal with Hunters. They were like
Use
a
the
non-threat.
holopanel to shut down the security system.
Dude, it looks so good! Oh my god! My boy. The OG Goldie. Holy, bro. Hi. Dude, the elites actually look good, bro. They don't look weird, bro.
Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
So, in my opinion, they made the elites look horrible in Halo 4 and beyond. But, like, here they actually look really good, bro.
We need to go to the main facility. Let's head back down the beach.
Yes, pretty lady.
Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and our...
Oh no, not in Vizzies.
Understood. We're on our way.
I remember this part. I always forget about these guys here because of the fact that usually you can, like, just ignore them. Also, definitely original Halo player, you never drop the Magnum.
Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them.
Oh my god, bro, I love it. Oh, you can still do the... Oh, that's... So the crouch slide on bump off the rocks, there is a hit, is all I'm gonna say to speedrunners. It looks like some old tech might be back. Pretty. I can't wait to hear that thing go off. Woo! She's bright. Wow, she's really bright. They made business on that explosion. I can't wait to play the first mission. Silent Cartographer was a really good choice, because Silent Cartographer was definitely like the visual display piece of the original Halo campaign, in my opinion. Like, it was kind of Bungie showing off like their stuff. So, really good choice here actually for choosing that mission. Sit down, buddy boy. Here comes Goldie. Oh, damn, bro. It looks so good. It looks so good. Wow. It definitely is a long drop. We definitely never took those when we were doing that. So, in general, also, the console wars are definitely over. That's for sure. And it's just funny. Like, this is definitely gonna be an interesting game when it comes out. It's got a lot to live up to, but from what I'm seeing, I think this is actually a good start for this company. You're not seeing huge editations like you did with 343 and things like that. you are seeing them try to work from the ground up to breathe life and take the original and bring it for what it is. So, I think there's a lot to look forward to here. I'm personally definitely going to play it. Maybe I'll play it on the channel, I don't know. Maybe I will bring games to the channel, I don't know. If I do, I probably will be talking, like, theology stuff, those kind of things, or, like, scriptural stuff as I play, because that's what I kind of still want to do with this channel. That's going to be the focus of this channel, but, like, I'll probably throw things in here from this, like, time to time, because I'm a giant nerd and gamer, and I can't help myself. With that said, catch everybody later. Remember to like and subscribe.